Hey, hi everybody. Elizabeth Demaray here. Hello, hello. It is 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I am so happy that you are all with me. Um, this project is called the Genre Project, and it's an interactive system for wild feeder birds. So right now we're zooming into my studio in Dumbo, Brooklyn. And the reason is that even though it's a beautiful day outside, it was actually pouring rain yesterday. I actually can't be on site and also moderate a panel that I have coming up at noon. So our feed today is actually kind of a little short. It's 30 minutes, and I might even have to hop off even a little earlier just to go make sure that I've got everything set up. I'm actually moderating the panel, which I have never done before, so I'm excited, but I do have to go do a little setup. So I want to talk about what this project is, and I want to talk about what we're doing today. This is ISEA. This is the International Symposium of Electronic Arts in Montreal. And because of COVID, a lot of the pieces that were supposed to be on site are actually online. That's not a bad thing. That's actually a great thing. It's making a lot of us who are, maybe more focused on fine art, expand our horizons a bit. And one of the things that I'm doing is streaming live on YouTube. I haven't done this before. It's great fun. I actually had a great time yesterday. A ton of you guys called me and texted me. In order to add to our chat, and I'm going to ask that you guys participate in our chat in just a moment, you need to actually follow me at the bottom. So if you click follow, then you can go up into live chat and you can add to the conversation. I want to talk about what this project is right now because I want to get your guys' input. I actually need your input. I have a couple questions that I need your help with. And I'm hoping that if you give me some input, you'll come back on Thursday when we start doing our live stream. By the way, we're streaming live Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with this project. And I'm hoping that you guys will kind of like come join me and see what we're doing and participate because of your participation now. So what this project is, this thing is called the Genre Project. And it's based on an earlier work that I did called Pandora Bird, attempting to identify the musical tastes of our avian co-inhabitants. So this project is for birds. It's for wild feeder birds. And interestingly enough, even though us humans bombard birds, especially in urban spaces with human noise on an almost constant basis, and many birds respond to human sound, and some species of birds have even learned human tunes and taught them to successive generations of their offspring. None of us humans have ever bothered to consider what kinds of human noise birds might prefer, even though our species and their species, we generate tunes, we sing, we generate sounds. So this project, and this is kind of the shell of it right now, is a station. I call this a listening station. And usually it has an audio hood and some kind of cone that forces sound to go out of the bottom. And then it usually has a space that you can offer bird food. Now, the Pandora Bird version of this project uses a little computer. It uses a little Raspberry Pi. And we've been writing novel algorithms for species identification. So a little Raspberry Pi computer is this little small computer that's really good for collecting photos and for collecting video. And the Pandora Bird Station takes high resolution images down onto this platen of birds. And we've been writing novel algorithms for species identification. Very simple, based on shape and size. However, with advents in computer vision, we actually may start training the computer vision system that we're using to recognize species. So by that, I mean, we're considering starting to feed our system lots and lots of videos of birds so that it can actually start learning avian recognition itself. So we're sort of we're in the middle of sort of well, it's sort of transferring our older system into a newer system. Oh, great! I've got a hi, cool, hi, Lisa. Hey, Stick. I'm going to ask you a question in a minute. So good to see you. So for ISEA, for the International Symposium of Electronic Arts, I'm actually letting us watch these interactions in real time. So I'm making 3 of these things. These are listening stations for birds that play human music. Each one of these has a little sound player that's up in the hood and a little sound component, and it plays a loop of human music for birds, and it offers birdseed. I'm making 3 of them. Each of them plays a different genre of human music. So one plays rap, and one plays classical, and one plays rock. Now these loops, I'm aiming for about 6 songs per loop, and I actually because we had rain and because I'm actually not on site, and also because it's really easy to actually upload new music for each station, I'm actually taking requests. And I've been getting lots and lots of emails, and I didn't know that anybody was logged on yesterday. And then suddenly, boom, in the chat box, I got all of these requests. I've been getting lots of requests at my email. So I would like you guys to decide what kind of human music you would like to play for birds. Now, this is a weird question. Nobody has ever studied this. Nobody has ever looked at what kinds of human music birds might like. So there's a number of different ways to go here. First of all, if we're thinking about our species, I like to think of this thing called trans-species giving, which is this idea that you might actually be able to give another species a hand up, regardless of how sort of hamstrung we might be by our own species interactions with the natural world. So if you're thinking about, if we're thinking about giving another species a gift, when you give a gift, generally you want to give the best that you've got. So I would love it. Either I want you guys to think of a song that you yourself would really like to see how a bird would interact with, or I would like you to think about what you think is the best example of music in each of these genres: rap, rock, and classical. Now, yesterday, because it was pouring rain out, I couldn't go to the site to play the feeder so that you guys could see which station the birds preferred. We had sort of a live chat, a live email in, and I wrote down a lot of what people's favorite songs were. And they're not all down here, by the way, you guys. I actually went and bought a bunch of the songs for rock. Now, there's one more thing that I should say, which is that I have to get karaoke versions of these songs. I'm not having human voices sing on any of these tunes. Why? Because a lot of birds, a lot of other animals, here, I'm going to pull a chair up one sec. A lot of animals, we know, we don't know a lot, but we do know that a lot of animals listen to human voices and understand that when you hear a human voice, you need to not be nearby. So we don't want to frighten our avian companion species. We want them to come and join us and listen to the melodies, to the tempo. So these are going to be karaoke versions. So I can't actually get every single one of these songs. And probably I'm only going to go for maybe 6, maybe 7 songs per station so that they can play at a loop. Also, when you guys log in Thursday through Sunday, that's if it doesn't rain, you can actually pay attention to which birds are feeding during which tune. Also, this will be the first time that it's been played at this site, so it's possible we might get no birds on Thursday. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. I hope we do, but we might not get any. The other issue is we might get lots of squirrels. We might get pigeons. There's all kinds of interesting things that happen when you do work in the real world. In any event, I want to get back to these lists. So far, I've written these down, kind of big, different markers, and I have a couple more There are some things. This couple came in after yesterday. I've got something from Frank Lee. Frank, thank you so much. Under rap, we got Mood by 24 Golden, Ian Dorr. Under rock, we got Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nirvana. I think we've got it with Nirvana. Nirvana, Man Who Sold the World. So I'm going to put your Smells Like Teen Spirit. Beethoven Symphony Number 7, Movement 2. Holy schmoly, Frank Lee. We have that one up here already from another person yesterday. So nice job. We definitely will do that. And then I also have Sunday Stroll by Benny Trescow. So we'll check that out. So I want to read what's on this list. But I really, Lisa, I need your help here. A lot of the people at ISEA, they're all like my age. Well, most of them are like my age, a little older. By the way, speaking of old people, I actually got a request for the Butthole Surfers, Barbecue the Pope, and I got another request for Psychic TV. So you guys probably, my students aren't going to know who these bands are, but I used to DJ when I was their age, and I'm feeling you with. I doubt I can find a karaoke version of the Butthole Surfers. But I'm going to go look. I will definitely go look. And I also doubt I can find karaoke versions of Psychic TV or Throbbing Gristle or Guar. But, I'll go look. I'm happy to look. So at any rate, I'm hoping that I actually have some students logged on right now. Students, I need you. Go hit follow and go into live chat and tell me who's here. I need you. The reason I need you is this question right here. A bunch of people. Multiple people have asked for the song that was just done with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Wow. This does not come in a karaoke version yet. In a karaoke version, they actually take the song and they take out the human voice. So they haven't mastered it yet. Ooh, Marifer. Marifer says for classical solo suite number 1 in G major is good if you don't have it on there. Marifer, awesome. I'm going to put you over here on classical. Thank you. But listen, Marifer, for you and Lisa and any other young person that's joining us, I need help. A bunch of you guys want the new tune by Cardi B. It is not on karaoke yet. I am more than happy to put Cardi B on the rap listening station, but I need to know what song you want. So in the chat box right now, if you guys could, Super Bass, Nicki Minaj should be, all right. Marifer will add, hey, I mean, I heard that I'm an old person. I don't know about what you kids listen to these days, but I do hear that she does not get along with Cardi B. So I think it'd be interesting to put them both on the rap, and we'll see which bird likes them best. Lisa, rap, honest, baby Kim. Okay, Paul, I need to know the exact title of the songs that you want. All right, spell it out. I'm an old person. Spell out the exact title of the songs that you want in rap, and I can put it down. So I'm gonna get going on this. So Nicki Minaj, the title of the song is Super Bass, BASS. Is that correct, Marifer? If that's correct, say yes. N-I-C-K. So I'm gonna put Nicki down. Minaj, M-I-N-A-G. Yes. Okay. So super, S-U-P-E-R. Bass, B-A-S-S. So hey, Marifer, in case that doesn't come in karaoke, can you give me whatever her most famous song that maybe from a couple of years ago that they might have a karaoke version of? If you could just give me whatever is famous from a couple years ago, I can probably get that on karaoke. Lisa might not have mine. Marifer, that one is okay. Marifer, you got it. All right, we're good. We're good for that. I still got my Cardi B question. And Lisa wants Baby Kim. Okay, Lisa. Oh, Childish Gambino, sweatpants. All right. Okay. Here, I'm going to do it in a different color. Childish Gambino, sweatpants. That old and all right. Sweatpants. That's perfect for COVID. Old and popular. Okay, so back to Cardi B and list in Marifer's #1 in G major. Oh, hey, you guys, we're live if you want to log in. Cello Suite, #1 in G major. Okay. Baby Kim. K-E-M-M. Lisa, what song by Baby Kim? And while you're typing that in, I'm going to go and get these two put in. Rap, M-O-O-D. D, and that's by 24, G-O-L-E. Okay. Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nirvana. Smells Like Teen Spirit. And classical, Beethoven Symphony #7, Sunday Stroll. Sunday Stroll. Benny. It's Baby Keem. Okay, I got that. But what song? Or is that the song? I don't know. Give me the name of the artist and then the name of the song exactly, and I'll go look it up. T-E-S. Yes. Okay. This is great, you guys. There are so many people in the chat. I've got to go down. The song is Honest. Okay, thank you, Lisa. Honest. And I'm going to just run this past you while I've got some young folks, on. Well, I've got young folks on. I just want to read this to you really quick in case I've got. Oh, Kendrick Lamar. Thank you. Actually, I wanted to put Kendrick Lamar. That's great. 2 E's, not 2 M's. Did I spell it wrong? 2 E's, not 2 M's. Lisa, this is good. You may have you come and help me with this project. This is good. All right. Kendrick Lamar, excellent. Poetic Justice. Do you think we have that? Do you think I can get a karaoke version of that, you guys? K-E-N-D-R. Yes, justice. Okay. So listen, people. Hopefully it's old and popular. Okay, good. All right. So listen, guys. I just want to read you what I got. I'm going to straighten this table out. I wonder why this is so weird. Hold on. I'm going to pull this So there we go. All right. I just want to read you guys what I have. So once again, it's 11:20. I'm going to log off in 10 minutes. So hi everybody. If you're just joining us right now, this is the Genre Project. We're not actually on site. I have to go. I am the discussant for my panel, which happens in 10 minutes. So I'm actually, we're still trying to figure out the music that's going to be at the different stations, which is awesome. I've been getting lots and lots of input at the International Symposium of Electronic Arts. You guys have been emailing me. Anybody that hits follow on the YouTube channel, and please, by the way, I just started this channel, but heck, if I can get 1,000 followers, it means I can use my phone to stream on, and that would have made this piece so much easier. I actually, this has to happen out in nature. It's for wild feeder birds. So if you're just tuning in, yeah, Lisa, I could use some more, definitely. And actually, I've got a couple. Cardi B, nobody gave me another song for Cardi B. Go give me something popular that you want to see on this station. What this is, everybody, this is the Genre Project. These are listening stations for birds that play human music. I have been making a project called Pandora Bird, which is a little Raspberry Pi that actually takes high resolution images. And these are basically bird feeders that play music. And so we've been keeping track of what kinds of music wild feeder birds prefer to listen to. We bombard these animals with human noise constantly in urban settings, but nobody has ever bothered to study or even consider what they might like to listen to. So the aim of this project is to identify that and to potentially even create listening stations that would allow the birds in your backyard to choose what the two of you listen to in your shared space. We've been noticing that birds are actually way more interested in these listening music. Birds spend a lot of attention, pay a lot of attention to human song. In our area, we've got catbirds and mockingbirds that are replicating human noises. In Australia, there's even the lyrebird, which has learned human songs and taught it to successive generations of its offspring. So they spend a lot of time paying attention to us. And we spend a lot of time paying no attention to them. So this piece is attempting to sort of amuse in this kind of species imbalance for noise making. This is what one of them looks like. The blue one is going to be classical. I'm going to let you guys see my messy studio. The listening stations are all in pieces right now. I have to take them apart every time I move them. But those are a couple of the feeding stations. The red one is, I'm trying to remember, the red one is rock, and then the kind of the sort of off kind of almond colored one, that's the name of the pen, it's called Almond, is going to be rap. So we're going to be playing 3 of these stations. They're going to be playing music on a loop and offering feed. And you guys can log in on Facebook Live at 11 o'clock tomorrow. We'll have just put this up. I don't know if we're going to get any birds, but we do notice that when they play music, birds are more interested than when they're not playing music, which is interesting. We're also noticing that there's this weird phenomena where birds in Philly seem to be a little, they don't dislike metal as much as birds in Brooklyn do. So we're already starting to see these really bizarre kinds of variations. In any event, also, if any of you guys would like to log in and be a watcher, which means that you log in and you just spend your whole time watching one of the stations and keeping track of which birds land during which musical piece, that would be pretty great. By the way, if you're one of my students, I will give you extra credit for doing that. And if you're at ISEA, might I just say that watching birds listen to music and feed is one of the most beautiful, calming things that there can possibly be. So in the 6 minutes that we have, I just want to really quickly tell you guys what's on each poll. By the way, I need a Cardi B. Lisa, the question is Cardi B. WAP, W-A-P, is not in karaoke version yet. Everybody wants that on one of the bird stations. I'm happy to put Cardi B on one of the stations. I just need a song that you guys want to see that may be in karaoke version. So kind of a famous one, I mean, she's done 3 or 4 that have been kind of big hits over the last number of years. So I want to read you what we got right now. So this is rap, and honestly, you guys, I Yeah, give me your thoughts on this. You can tell it was old people that were voting. Rap. We got Biggie Smalls, Hypnotize, Cypress Hill, Insane, and Membrane. House of Pain, Jump. Those all seem pretty good. Blondie, Rapture. You guys remember that Blondie did that supposedly rap song? Somebody said it was the first one ever. You know, Blondie, but think about it. If you think it's good, I'll put it on. I'm sure I could get a karaoke version of that. Then we have Cardi B, WAP, WAP. Then we have Nicki Minaj, Super Bass, Childish Gambino, Pants, Baby Keem, Honest, Mood, 24 Golden, Ian Dorr, and Kendrick Lamar, Poetic Justice. Lisa says, I don't listen to Cardi B. You kids, come on. You kids know what's going on in popular culture. Oh, excellent. Marifer came through. Bodak Yellow, Cardi B. And Lisa says, Sunday by Earl Sweatshirt. Awkward by Tyler, the Creator. Okay, those are more rap songs. Okay, good. All right, Lisa, Marifer, right on. I'm going to add those three to that list. Good job. Under Rock, we got a lot, but if you guys think that we need more, let me know. One of the things I didn't like about rock, there's some amazing women. Sister Rosetta Tharpe, Big Mama Thornton, all of these sort of early rock women are not in karaoke. So what do we got? We got Jimi Hendrix, Villanova Junction, Metallica, Inner Sandman. I've played that one for birds before. They don't like it, but we'll do it. Nirvana, Man Who Sold the World. Smells Like Teen Spirit. Green Day, Wake Me Up When September Comes. Midnight Oil, Beds Are Burning. Oh, my username is this. There's some popular song that there's like a Roblox remake for. I don't remember the name of the popular song is, but my 11-year-old has been singing it nonstop. He added this to the list. Mountain, Theme for a Western, Neil Young, Comes a Time, Bruce Springsteen, Thunder Road. I personally do not care for Bruce Springsteen, but if I get multiple votes, I'll put Bruce Springsteen on the listening station. Blind Faith, Can't Find My Way Home. That's an amazing song. Del Shannon, My Little Runaway, and then another vote for Nirvana, Team Spirit. So we actually went to 2 sheets. For rock. Over in classical, we have Beethoven Symphony No. 7, second movement. We've had multiple votes for this. This will go on, I promise you. By the way, the cool thing about classical, usually there's no voice. I don't have to worry about karaoke. If there's an actual version of it, I can get it. Oh, Lisa, maybe the Smiths. Lisa, good point. I'm going to put the Smiths down. That's not very rocky, but hold on. Smiths, very interesting. That's my generation. All right, so back over here. We have Chopin, Nocturne, Eric Satie, Genopedic 1, Strauss, Vienna Waltz, Schubert's Unfurnished Symphony, Fantasia on Green Sleeves, Joaquin Rodrigo. There's, I don't know if you guys know who these guys are, but there's this really interesting crossover between heavy metal and classical. Yeah, there's the Spanish guitar space where people are doing that. And Marifer says for rock. Marifer says, Seven Nation Army by White Stripes. You know what? Somebody else emailed that. Absolutely. We'll put that on for sure. Good vote. That's a really good vote. That's contemporary and it's super rock. Great, great. White Stripes. Seven Nation Army. Thank you, Marifer. And Lisa says, Everil 14th by Apex Twins. Classical. All right. I did not know you guys were classical fans. Thank you so much. All right. So that's Avril. Everil 14th. By Alphex, APHEX. XTWIN. Okay, excellent. All right. Cello Suite No. 1 in G major, and then 2 pieces that I don't know. And one of them, this was emailed in, and it is Oh, sorry, it was over on my email. Let's see it. It is by Sunday Stroll by Benny Trescow. Sunday Stroll. Okay, my dear. So we are now at 11 a.m. I'm gonna leave this because I have to go get ready for another talk at noon. But listen, guys, this is going to be running tomorrow, same place, same time, different link. But come back. This will be the first time that it's actually out in the open. We may have no birds at all. They usually don't come to feed. It usually takes a day or two, frankly. But be there or be square, okay? And thanks so much for coming in and giving me your thoughts, especially the help with the wrap. So take care, everybody.